Welcome to a channel that's dedicated to exposing the overwhelming hypocrisy of the left. And oh boy, do I have some prime examples for you today. Hold on to your hats, because this one is rich. The Democrats have come up with a new narrative, and guess what? They've set their sights on none other than Elon Musk, dubbing him public enemy number one. Their latest claim? That Donald Trump isn't really president, Elon Musk is. That's right. According to them, Trump is just a figurehead. Yes, you heard me correctly. The left has found their new talking point, one they think will magically turn around this disastrous year for them. But you can almost hear the sarcasm dripping from my voice. These are the same people who voted for a literal puppet, a man who couldn't speak, move, or even engage in basic activities. They elected Joe Biden as a mere vessel for the elites pulling the strings behind him. Now those very same people are accusing others of having some secret shadowy figure running the show. Give me a break. You put Joe Biden in office, and now you're worried about someone else pulling the strings from behind the scenes? The hypocrisy here is off the charts. So, let me show you exactly what they're trying to pull. But, most importantly, let's bury this absurd talking point once and for all. We've got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Alright folks, I'm sure you've already heard the latest claim. Elon Musk is actually the president. Let's break it down.
The ability to deliver health care that is affordable and accessible. And it will rise the costs of everyday items, whether that's childcare to the groceries and the price you pay at the supermarket. And what for? Because Elon Musk, an unelected man, said, we're not doing this deal. And Donald Trump followed along.
And Congresswoman, you did mention Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Yesterday at 4:15 a.m., Elon Musk tweeted, this bill should not pass. We can show this to our viewers if we have the graphic available right there. 4:15 a.m. yesterday. Trump did not come out and say anything about all of this on social media until late yesterday afternoon, nearly 13 hours later. We can put that Truth Social post from Donald Trump up there if we can. I guess, what are your thoughts on all of this? I mean, what's the feeling among Democrats right now? Who's in charge? Is it Elon Musk? Is it Donald Trump? What's going on?
Well, for me personally, it appears that Elon Musk is trying to take the role as an unelected president. And in fact, that Donald Trump, it appears, is following his orders. To me, is just irresponsible, but it says a lot about Donald Trump, and it says a lot about allowing a non-elected billionaire to run our government.
And I don't know who's going to win this shutdown, but I know who loses, and that's the American people. And we know who caused it. We had a deal. We negotiated a deal. And then Musk decided to change the deal. Do I call him President Musk?
Who's really in charge here? Elon Musk? Nobody voted for him, yet it seems like he's taken control of the Republican Party. Donald Trump may be the face, but this narrative that Musk is pulling the strings is absurd. It's the same kind of empty rhetoric the Democrats use. Instead of focusing on the facts, they fabricate stories. The real conversation should center around one issue: the spending bill that Mike Johnson and the Democrats are trying to push through. Is it good policy? Is it good governance? But instead, we're being bombarded with hysterical claims about Elon Musk sabotaging everything. Who does this guy think he is, holding us accountable and doing exactly what he promised alongside Donald Trump? Who does he think he is, exposing corruption and taxpayer-funded slush funds? It's a complete joke. The idea that Elon Musk is in charge is entirely baseless. All he's doing is engaging in public discourse on Twitter. Yes, he wields more influence than most, but he's just a private citizen joining the conversation. Just because he's pointed out issues that make life difficult for politicians doesn't mean he's secretly running the government. This narrative that he's some shadowy billionaire pulling the strings is utterly ridiculous. Let's also talk about the hypocrisy here. For 4 years, we had a president who wasn't really in charge at all, just a puppet for left-wing billionaires. Give me a break. The argument that Elon Musk is unelected is laughable. Sure, he wasn't on the ballot, but he was part of the team. The voters chose the entire ticket, and it's laughable to claim otherwise. The very people criticizing Musk are the same ones ignoring what voters actually want. These politicians think they know better than the American people, even as they demonize Musk, the man that 76 million Americans voted for to do exactly what he's doing, holding the government accountable. The ego of Washington politicians is unbelievable. They believe they have a monopoly on speaking for the voters. But the truth is, voters want a government that spends less, cuts the deficit, and moves towards a surplus. They want to avoid burdening future generations with crippling debt. And that's exactly why they elected Elon Musk, essentially as a proxy to hold Washington accountable. Part of the Trump campaign's promise was that Musk and others like V. Ramaswamy would run a Department of Government Efficiency, focused on cutting waste. But here they are again, trying to dismiss Musk, even though they know perfectly well that he's not some dangerous force trying to undermine democracy. They know he's simply shining a light on their corruption, exposing the waste and pork filling their spending bills. The real reason they're attacking him is because he threatens their power. For decades, they've done whatever they wanted without accountability, and they want to keep it that way. We know this because Washington only launches these fear-mongering media campaigns when their power is at risk. And that's exactly what's happening with these wild, unfounded conspiracy theories about Elon Musk.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever say. I don't remember last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk, Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch.
So, the ladies over at The View are really taking things to the next level now. It's not just that Elon Musk is somehow acting as an unelected shadow co-president. No, it seems like there's some grand conspiracy at play, where Elon Musk and J.D. Vance are supposedly teaming up to get rid of Donald Trump. You honestly couldn't make this stuff up. What I find particularly amusing is how, all of a sudden, Trump is now the victim. People are portraying him as just some old man who's clueless about what's happening in his own administration. They're trying to treat him like they treat Joe Biden. But hold on, this is the same guy who, for years, they told us was the world's most evil genius mastermind. So, which is it? Is he now just some expendable fool, being manipulated and set up by Elon Musk? Or is he the one behind all the moves, pulling the strings from the shadows? It seems like the narrative changes every single day. And that's how you know these people have no credibility. When the story keeps shifting and blowing with the wind, it's pretty clear there's no substance behind the original claim. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.